third down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Again, it's Jones. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
3rd and 9. Here's Darnold. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Throwing, Darnold gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action with... No chance at all. He'll go down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 2nd down, Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Darnold. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 41 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
So now then, first and goal from the 1. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in, and it'll be second down.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.